is a Big Facts Network exclusive.
And we are back. Another beautiful day at the Waterboy Show, man. We appreciate each and every one of you for tuning in once again. The sun is shining far as I'm concerned. I know what B. Rich gonna say. You know what I'm saying? But the sun is shining far as I'm concerned, man. The Lord is good, and we are back to talk to y'all who want to hear about these blood pressure birds, all things sports, and all things Atlanta culture, man. What's going on, B?
Man, just kind of mad at you, man, about comments. So listen, I need everybody to leave comments on the YouTube, on the TikTok, and the, and all our social media, because I'm tired of arguing with this ninja, bro. So please leave comments every time. If you hear my voice and you're on there and you don't have an account, create you a YouTube, Instagram, TikTok account and leave a comment, because I'm tired of arguing with Trey Boy Play. Yes, man, and it is sunny on us, because the Lord is shining bright even though it's cloudy outside.
That's what it is, man. We look, I say this, man. I don't try to argue with you, and we wouldn't argue if you would just listen to reason. And I just move on from there. You know what I'm saying? If you would just listen.
Well, we got a guest
today. If you just listen. You open Pandora's box.
It's open.
You open it
up. It's open.
If you would just listen when I'm trying to tell you something, then we wouldn't have to argue about it.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay.
That's all you got to do.
I see you got the Warlord
Just
on.
listen. I got the Warlord hat, and I also got the Clean Clothes T-shirt on. Shout out to my guy Kamal. Shout out to Selling. Yeah, got the Clean Clothes T-shirt on.
Oh, yeah, they didn't bring me one.
Yeah. I mean, why would they? You know what I'm saying? You busy want to discuss comments on the show. Hey, well, look.
Leave a comment.
Y'all go check out Clean Clothes, man. Real dope brand here inside the city of Atlanta. And then y'all check out Warlord, my partner Sonny Bonaho from Seattle. Yeah, man, they matched. Sonny gave me this hat. They gave me this
Perfect
shirt.
match.
I said, oh, okay.
Perfect match.
All right, then. I'm mismatching designers, man. Yeah, man. I've been listening to Young Dro on the way down.
Yeah. Hey.
You know?
When you said that, I definitely thought of him.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, look. But before we get any further, man, please make sure y'all give us that digital currency. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell 10 more friends. And after that, tell them to tell 10 more. Not 10 more. Tell them to tell 10 more. You know what I mean? Give us that love. Every single thing that you do when you like, and find us on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Where else are we? Twitter. We on Twitter as well.
We on X. Man.
Whenever
Twitter
you find us, just I don't call it X.
Prince, formerly known as the symbol.
the symbol, formerly known as Twitter, man. Make sure you find us, and if you're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify Podcasts, leave us a 5-star rating, a review, leave us some comments. That does help more people find our show, and it helps more people hear about these blood pressure birds and hear me and my partner talk as much trash as we can. And after that, scroll on over to 285clothing.com. It's up on the screen if you're watching. 285clothing.com. Get you some of that Waterboy Show merch. We got the blood pressure birds merch. We got the neat one, signifying that he beat Michael Jordan in the 1988 dunk contest. We also have the shut up or move for the people who live here but talk trash about the city and try to down it. Hey, either get with the program or go ahead and move. So you can shut up or move. You can find all that at 285clothing.com. Neither one of us are rocking our own merch today. I think the first show in probably about 20 that neither one of us are rocking any piece of our merchandise. But we showing love to other people. B. Rich, he over there with some Balenciaga on. You know what I'm saying? He doing his thing, man. Fancy. You know what I'm saying? Like I guess it. Fancy. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
But anyway, man, look. Let's get to it today. Today, right? We're going to get into some real good Atlanta culture talk, talking about things of the city. And who better to talk about all things Atlanta than someone who has firmly entrenched himself in the city. He is a root in the city at this point. I don't think you talk the city of Atlanta without talking about this man. He makes sure the history, not only in hip-hop, but the history in Atlanta and all these Atlanta artists and Atlanta figures is never forgotten. He has a museum that's on the way. We all know that he's been working on that. The city's been behind him. He's had a lot of people donate and try to help get that dream to come to life. So we just really excited to bring our guy by here. When he walked in, I told him, y'all may have already seen him, but those who listening, you don't know who it is yet. I said, man, you had no artifacts on you today, man. Like, you don't have nothing. I never see him without a magazine, a CD, a flyer, something signifying a special date in an artist's life, and maybe an actor's life, and maybe someone in the city when they first started their run in politics, or just different things that I've never seen without it. Today is the first day, and I'm sure he just didn't bring it up. I'm sure he got it in the car. You know, I'm sure he got it in the car. He just didn't bring it up today. So look, man, I want y'all to give it up for our partner, none other than the one and only NuFace in the building.
My God, that intro, man. I'm going to record that. That's going to be my drop. Anytime somebody bring me, I'm going to just play that intro. We'll break down the copyright infringement and everything because I'm going to sample that one, man. But love and respect, man. It's an honor to be here with you guys, man.
Glad to have
love
you,
and respect.
man.
Honor to be a part of y'all platform and get the call, man. It's just, they always say it's not official till NuFace was there, but just to watch you guys from the ground up and see where y'all at today. I'm proud to say I seen it from the beginning and to say I'm finally here. So congratulations and thank you for having me too.
Man, appreciate it, my brother. Appreciate it.
So you coming out.
So look, I normally I try to keep it clean, but I will cuss on the show, and I'm about to right now. I'm gonna start off just asking you a quick question that I really want you to answer. It's a lot of people out there, in my opinion, that have a wrong opinion about the city of Atlanta, and so for those people, explain to me how those people have Atlanta fucked up.
Nah, you have it fucked up because, to your point about the brand in 285, like you here and you talking down on the city. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what and disclaimer, I'm from Detroit, so let's just get that out the way. But Atlanta has adopted me. I came down here in 1994 to visit for a college tour, and when I got here, it was something called Freaknik here. And I told my family I'm gonna go to Clark Atlanta University, but really it was about Freaknik. Yeah. And I moved my whole room and my whole life on a Greyhound bus, and it dropped me off across the street from a club called Magic City. Okay. Caught a cab to over here to Clark Atlanta Brawley Hall, and then it was a project home. It was the projects, but all my suitcases, everything was on the curb, and I trusted Atlanta, and they took care of me. And from then on, I knew that the city has took care of me, and I never talked down on it. But to your point, like it sucks because you see that a lot. You see people that survive here, make money here, and then they talk down on it. Like to your point, and like Goody Mob say, if you don't like where I stay, fly away. And I never talk down on this city, man. This city has done too much for me. I've raised 4 daughters here. I've seen careers, come from the ground up. I've seen them in those same relationships, even the relationship from Clark Atlanta University. Like when I got there, DJ Drama, Cannon, and Trendsetter Sense, they was all DJing in the lunchroom, and DJ Mars was there, and Trauma, and Shaka Zulu. Like my first autograph was OutKast. Like in Clark Atlanta University, like my very first OutKast was that autograph in '96. They had the cassette single Elevators. Then the next day, Goody Mob. CeeLo jumps off the stage into the audience because somebody threw a water bottle. 20 years later, he writes about that in his book. And I'm like, damn, like out of everything CeeLo did, he wrote a book because he had broke his ankle or something. Yeah. But I'm like, for his whole life, he wrote about that in the book. And when I read it, I'm like, damn, I was there. Yeah. This is no cap. Like I was there. So that's really, was there. Yeah, so that's where it really came from. So to your point, man, forever I love Atlanta. But what I'm saying, that does disgust me a little bit because I see people make names and collect bones here. And it's like about rubbing, wiping your feet on the rug before you go in people's houses, and I was raised off that from Detroit.
All right, man. Hey, I love that, man.
Hey, so Trey said it earlier, artifacts. I know what artifacts are, but just for some people, what are artifacts, and what was your first artifact, and what made you start collecting them?
So prior to hip hop even coming into my life, comic books, G.I. Joes, Transformers, that was my life. Then my father took me to the mall and bought 3 Adidas tracksuits. Black with the 3 red stripes, Adidas shoes, the shell-toe Adidas. He bought one for me, himself, and my cousin. And I just thought I was gonna be like the freshest nigga in school like the next day. Like he won in my eyes. Like he could have just left me out of my life after that. But we went to somewhere called Joe Louis Arena, and I go in there, and I've been there before. It was a circus and monster truck. So I'm thinking I'm about to go to the circus. But when I get there, it's 3 white boys on the stage. Turns out this is Beastie Boys.
Yeah.
Then it get to the point where it's a nigga sitting on a boombox. This is LL Cool J.
Yeah.
Then you get 2 guys up there in a DJ, and this is Run DMC. But they get to a part where they say, if you got Adidas, take your shoes off and put them in the air. And I'm like a 6-year-old kid, and I'm seeing other people doing this, white, black, old, young, men, women, Mexicans, everything. And I'm still, like, I'm not even knowing those Adidas, but, you know, at the time, but I seen other people do it, so I took my shoes off, and I'm like, and I seen everybody do it, and I'm like, oh no, this is hip hop. This is something called hip hop, and so after that, I was collecting music, Source magazines, all the magazines. But to your point, I saved that ticket stub. And like to this day, I got over 10,000 ticket stubs.
Wow.
You know, from shows I've attended, shows that I've purchased, from Ticketmaster, Live Nation, I've collected those. I framed them, but I've collected those and I buy the merch. So to your question, like that ticket stub, the merch from that, and so every show I went to, I would always just buy a ticket, buy probably, you know, the merch the artists have, and ever since then, you know, that was the only show I went to in Detroit. But when I got here and saw OutKast and Freaknik, I'm seeing Too Short. Everybody I seen, you know, on Yo MTV Raps or back home, I seen them like at the grocery store, the Chick-fil-A at the time, you know?
Yeah.
So even when I met OutKast, I took a picture of a gentleman eating something called Chick-fil-A, because I never seen, I'm from Detroit, so I'm like, oh, what's that? So I just took a picture of them eating it, but I didn't know, but this was CeeLo and Timo. They was just there because OutKast was there, but I didn't know who they were at the time.
Wow.
But 20 years later, I'm showing CeeLo this same picture, like, I didn't know who you were at the time, but I was just worrying about the Chick-fil-A. So moments like that, it was like, I've been collecting this since then. So cassette tapes, vinyl. So every Tuesday, I'm at the tape store buying cassettes. And so I'm that kid that was in high school, like when Dr. Dre came out, The Chronic, or Snoop Dogg, I'm the one showing everybody, and everybody looking at my tape, reading the credits, like during those days. And when I got to Atlanta, in-stores was very popular. I was at Tower Records, HMV, Peppermint, and West End. You know, Rico, who's, you know, manages the biggest artists in the game, he was the manager at the tape store.
Rico Brooks.
Yeah. And he worked with Block and, you know, and Jock and everything. But he known me from just showing up every Tuesday, walking from Clark, Atlanta to West End, buying the cassette tape or the CDs. No Limit had me there every Tuesday. So, you know, ever since then, I was in there.
A new CD
every time, man. And to me, just being honestly, I know CDs was out, but I was that one that was reluctant. And plus, budget-wise, tapes was like $9. You know, CDs at the time was like $16 and $20, and I could buy 2 tapes versus
for about the same price.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, like, you know, when All Eyes on Me and Fuji's came out, or in E40, I bought all 3 of those. But if it was a CD, I probably would have had to pick one. You know, it's certain days like that I had to make choices, or I buy both. But to your point, ever since that show in 1986, I've been a hip-hop fan and I've been collecting.
Man. Who was on that show in 1986?
This was so I missed Houdini, I missed the Fat Boys. I got there, Beastie Boys was there, and it was LL Cool J and it was Run DMC.
Like a Def Jam tour.
Yeah, it was Fresh Fest.
Okay.
It was Fresh Fest. Yeah.
Yeah.
And my second show was the show, you know, I had snuck out and then I didn't tell nobody till that NWA movie came out, because I was at that show that caught on fire and the riot broke out because they cursed. NWA wasn't supposed to curse. So when the movie came out, I was like, I was there, but like I had snuck out. Like I told somebody I was spending the night, but when they, you know, I'm a grown now, but I was like, I was at that show. They was like, how you was at that show? You wasn't old enough. I was like, oh, well, let me tell you a story. You know? Like, you know, when you make that was the first time I even did it. You see on TV where they put the pillows in the bed and act like you in the house and everything like that. Like, I really snuck out and went to that show. And then I remember Eazy and the whole gang, like, they weren't supposed to curse. Like, they said, the law told us we can't say any cuss words and fuck police. And they kind of, 4 or 3 songs, they played by the rules, but something about it, they was like, "No, we in Detroit, man. Fuck that, play that shit." And I was like, "Oh shit!" And I'm just a kid, like I'm like, "Oh," I was like, so that was part of my first riot ever.
Oh, so, man. NWA.
Yeah.
You bringing that up, man, makes me have memories. Back then, I think that Trey, myself, Doug, we kind of lived and saw the moments of hip hop. So now, fast forward to now. Back then, when that was heard, it was eye opening. Now it's kind of like numb when someone like it seems like it's just, people say some egregious stuff and it's just like it don't bother us. You know what I'm saying? But like when we first heard F the Police and Strawberry the neighborhood hoe doing that, he was like, wow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that was something. Talk about that, man. How hip hop has evolved from then to now. How do you feel about it? Like old Atlanta, new Atlanta. It's kind of like the same thing.
Yeah, it is. And that brings me even to my point. I don't even know if you was going there, but I'm like, they judging this Young Miami shit. I'm like, I grew up off choice and bitches with attitudes. I mean, bitches with problems and hoes with attitude and Too Short and Too Live Crew. But I also was listening to Trap Called Quest and KRS-One and X-Clan. So long as there was always a balance for me, I was good. And then I didn't grow up in a household. I know a lot of people was like, my parents didn't let me listen to rap. Like my mother, I celebrate her because she never like judged. I mean, I wasn't playing bitches ain't shit, but while she in the house, but I never had to hide my Too Live Crew tape from her or let her know what I'm saying. So I respect that, but I feel like I always say it's like a tree, like an apple tree. You grow an apple tree, and every apple not gonna be the best. But I'm not going to cut the whole tree down because I don't like that apple. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm Young Miami. I'm not about to be playing, like, spin that on. But I see how these kids love that and know every word. I've seen that before. It's the same, like you said, the same feeling. And I'm not going to make somebody else not enjoy that feeling because I don't agree with that message or I don't like this woman. You know what I'm saying? And I always remember DMX had an issue with Drake. And then he came back and kind of was like, I kind of take that back because what Drake does, it feeds like 20 people. He has a staff, a family, and everything. So I just knew from that point, like I never talk down on nobody doing something. I'm going to just celebrate what I really love. And that's really been my standpoint on my platform and everything. Like, I ain't going to talk about what I don't like because somebody loves it. You know what I'm saying?
Better believe that.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Trey. Think about this, though. Think about the first time you put that Too Loud Crew tape in. I remember my little cousin Chris sent me. I was living in Denver. That's how they say I was from Denver. I lived there when I was younger, and he mailed me some tapes, and it had the Too Loud Crew, and I just remember, God damn,
yeah,
look at that, look at the, I was like,
nah.
I was gonna say, but NuFace, your mama was better than mine.
Oh.
My mama threw numerous.
I've heard, them stories like that. Cause and them Too Loud Crew was like shit to me. I'm in high school and this was my Pornhub because it was this one skit. It was this one skit where this dude was fucking this broad.
Pussy caper.
Yeah, and then he said, I gotta go to the bathroom. And then
he what you do get bigger?
Yeah, that shit.
Nah, the wrong hole,
bruh. But honestly, and it felt like Playboy. Like people be like, I was listening for the stories, but the beat was hard. The beat behind it was hard as fuck, but the story was hilarious, and all it was a nigga running a train on his broad, and they just switched it up. And I'm like, bro, I listened to that shit so much.
That beat was so hard. They wasted that beat, bro.
Oh, they exactly. Okay, I ain't the only one.
That was a hit beat.
But every time I come, I be like, oh, let me turn it up. I felt like a little kid, like,
oh man.
Well, I had to listen, close the door.
The girl voice was so sexy,
bruh. Oh man, Twister, remember Play With Your Emotions, same type of thing. He was like, come into my shit, I gotta play with your mouth, So that type of stuff, music, man, I just love it. But I never talk down on this generation. It just evolves, man. It just evolves. And old Atlanta, new Atlanta, new Atlanta sampling old Atlanta. So is it really new Atlanta when DJ Monte just sampled, with Hold On with Glorilla? That's his beat for him, DJ Unk. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it still incorporates old Atlanta. So Atlanta wins at the end of the day. Like when I was coming out of the Jeezy and Gucci verses in Magic City, I walk out, somebody's like, who won? I was like, Atlanta won. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Atlanta, you see this? Like we all here in Magic City and look who pulled up and Jeezy and did this. So I'm not going to choose and everything like that. Like Atlanta won.
Man, so look, I didn't even know, of course, you didn't never know where an interview was gonna go. I never thought in my wildest dream that particular day would come up, man. So I want to ask you, was it as much tension in the building as I felt watching it on Instagram Live? Because I could feel the tension through the stream on my phone. You know what I'm saying? How was the tension being in the actual building when it was going on?
Surprisingly, it was, honestly. But other surprise was like my phone, like so many calls texting me, like people I hadn't even spoken for years. I guess they see me on the monitors and everything, but they're like, "Are you okay?" And I'm in my head like, I've been in Magic City with rappers before. Like, why is this different? So to the out, and I'm thinking this is Apple. Like, what's about to happen? But to your point, it was tense because I didn't know this, but to be on Jeezy's side, you had to come through the front door, and Gucci's side was the back door apparently. So when I came through, I got my COVID test and I came through the back door, and because I'm on Gucci's side, I didn't know this at the time, but I noticed it when Jeezy was playing songs and they like this with the heart. I'm like, oh, okay, I see you for your guy. I mean, and I get it, but I'm like, that's a hit though. So I'm like, because I'm over here like, yeah, but I'm like, oh, I'm on the wrong side. Like, oh, okay, I get it. Like, I'm like, okay.
It's like we ain't putting on for the sit over here.
Yeah, I'm like, oh shit. But
in the trap house.
Yeah, so I'm sitting here, but it was tense because especially during the part when they went back and forth, and I smoked your little part in that pack. I'm like, I started walking a little back in the shadow, like, cause I'm always like, where the door? Okay, just in case. Then I'm like, it wasn't no dancers. Like, I'm like, where's the Magic City without the dancers? So it didn't, and there wasn't no food. I'm like, I want the whole Magic City experience. Why they going back and forth? But to your point, like it was, because it was just so much security. It was, and COVID was at the time.
Yeah, keep in mind, COVID was in.
COVID was in time.
I think it was 3 moments in COVID for me. It was D Nice, DJing. It was Trey Songz. I mean, not Trey Songz. Trey y'all know the guy who shot Megan.
Tory Lanez.
Tory Lanez
doing his allegedly shot Megan. Tory Lanez was doing this thing on Instagram in that Magic City in the Verses. And the one at Magic City, I thought that was like, wow.
Yeah,
that was a moment for me for COVID.
Yeah, no, it was a dope moment. And
did y'all have y'all mask on?
No, I didn't have one. They didn't even. They just because they gave us a test, and that's during the time with the whole
they gave y'all the test,
the nose, that thing like that. Even that was a cool experience because it was just like, again, like the universe sometimes opened doors. I knew because originally I had this museum at the time, Nostalgia. I had rented out this place called The Vault, and originally, if you remember, it was gonna be T.I. versus Jeezy. And so during my museum, I had the whole Jeezy side over here with his collectibles. I had the T.I. thing right there, and they kind of came up. Even T.I. bought a piece from my museum and put it at the studio from my guy Anderson Smith. But originally that was going to be the Verses. So when it came up and they said it was in Atlanta, it was like I didn't know exactly where. I didn't get the intel yet, so I'm just like, all right, it's only one of 3 places. Like, because I remember Tree Sounds I went, and that was when the 2 Chainz and Rick Ross was at. Yeah. And then the other one was at Tabernacle for Escape and SWV. So I'm like scoping those 3 places in Magic City. So I just pulled up to Magic City, and I seen all the cars. I was like, oh, this is where it's at.
Yeah.
This is where it's at. Okay, I see it. Then I seen all the good, security. I'm like, okay, there go WAP right there. So this is the place where it's at, and somebody knew who I was. It was like, oh, okay, he good. And I'm like, yes, okay, yes, yes.
Hey, it ain't official unless
NuFace face card.
Man, so look, tell me this. Like I said in the intro, like you've always been a person that you've shown artists. You talked about showing CeeLo the picture. You've always shown artists like some of their first work, like pictures from some of their first concerts, tickets or things like that. And it may be hard to narrow it down, but like give us a moment or a particular artist where it was just really special that you were able to give them something when you saw by their reaction or something they may have said when you were like, man, this makes it all worth it.
Most recently just stands out. It literally was just on my page last week. So when Busta Rhymes did the Beltline Fest, he invited a couple people to come to Tree Sound Studio to listen to a project he did with Jay Dilla. And then actually had a song on there with D'Angelo. So he's playing the project and everything. And then during the end, I'm like, and I brought, all my Busta Rhymes Vibe magazine, Source magazine, and his cassette tapes. After he plays the album, he goes to the restroom. So I'm like, here's my chance. And mind you, it's 3 a.m. I'm like out late night. I'm kind of ready to go home, but I'm like, I want this moment. So I laid the cassette tapes out, the magazines out, and he comes from the bathroom. Mind you, this Father's Day too. So he comes out here and he's seen the tapes. And you could see it in the video. He just got emotional. He's like, yo, what the like, I've never, like, and he was like, I never held these before. Like, I've never, like, and it's so many comments because they seen him, like, hugging me and, like, and, you know, I'm only, like, 80 pounds wet, you know what I'm saying? And he's this big monster, but he's, like, bear hug, and, like, he just, like, yo, and even again, a lot of people talk about what I post, but a lot of people respect me for what I don't post. Cause I put the phone away. He's like, no, record this. Like, and then I'm gonna listen to him. Like, cause I've seen him moments where he's like, yo, you record. Like, I just know who he is and I respect that person. But he was like, no, record this. And he held the tapes. He was like, yo, this right here. Like, he was remembering moments like he had to choose going to this photo shoot for this album cover over being with his children. He reflected and talked about, how that made him feel. But he like, now they live a great life, but it was a sacrifice, you know, being away from your children, but for these moments and where they don't understand it, him fighting with his baby moms at the time and that type of thing. And he was talking about how Dallas Austin created the Flip Mode logo. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he designed that Flip Mode logo. And Busta Rhymes also gave Goody Mob a book, the Behold the Pale Horse book. So I knew all those stories, and he was like, no, this is a day one rider, man. This right here, like, and he was just like, thank you, son. Like, you just made my day. So that one stands out. Another one stands out is just everybody's a fan of Snoop Dogg, and I've been a fan since very day one. Like I said, Doggy Style when it came out, 187, I was there, deep cover, everything. So I've had everything from Snoop Dogg, even the porno Doggy Style that he in his house. You know what I'm saying? Again, but
I remember that.
Yeah, every show. Every show, I'm like, I would always go to the Snoop Dogg show and have a bag full of stuff.
Remember it.
I would have a bag full of Snoop Dogg stuff. And probably would never, I would wait backstage and just, he might walk by everything. I never take it personal. And then one time his security came out and got the tape and took it back and Snoop signed it. But I respect it, but it wasn't, I didn't see him. I didn't get that moment. But I got a call from Carlos from 85 South Show. Like, okay, Snoop Dogg is going to be here. Bring your Snoop Dogg stuff. So I'm like, oh, here's my moment. You know what I'm saying? I bring a bag of Snoop Dogg stuff. Even DC Young Fly on the episode, like, I ain't never seen NuFace coming with this much shit. Like, I had the bag. And he come to the end of the episode, and I just laid every magazine out, every cassette tape, every book. And you could just see it, and he's like, that's the shit I like. Like, man, where you get that from, nephew? You sitting on dinosaur bones, nephew. Like, shit like that. And I was just like, oh, yeah, this is all those moments where I left, like, depleted, like, oh, I didn't get the Snoop Dogg moment. It all made up for it that day because he was like, man, that you made my day. I want to sign that. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, even like, slow down, because I'm just like respecting his time. He's like, no, slow down, man. I'm going to roll this joint in. Take your time. He good. Like, and I was able to lay that down. And then probably the third is just Andre 3000 being at with the flute show at the Fox Theater. Showing them the photo of me being at Clark Atlanta University and him signing an autograph and having every album cover and every Vibe magazine and the actual action figures they got for AT Aliens, and he signed that. And I was able to give him a gift there. But just to see from that moment to now people are recording me, like I didn't even have to record. I got every angle from every, the content just created itself. So those kind of really stand out for me. It's like somebody from there, and then probably the bonus would be Birthday Bash with Tip. Even Live Nation Urban posted that because I came with every physical product a Tip, and it's our relationship just goes back far. And he's like, it's no way you ain't got nothing I ain't signed. You know what I'm saying? There's no way. It's no way. But just seeing the comments is like all positive because people was like Doug was saying, I had that, or I had that tape, or my mama threw this out, or like, and that's what I do this for, is for people like that went to jail. I got people in my collection stuff that went to jail, and then when they got out, I tried to give it back, and they like, no, I knew it was in good hands. You know what I'm saying? And you can have that type of stuff. So I do that for people like that like I had that, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what I do it for, because I'm just a vessel, because it's all on the phones. Like if Big Brother cut IG off, where's your physical product? Right. You know what I'm saying? You're streaming, like even the Tip album. I got some great people on there that I'm friends with, and they got credits on there. I just had DJ Monte sign it, KP sign it, Bonnie Banks, she got vocals on the album. When I seen them, I had the CD and I had them sign it.
Yeah.
But you can't. They name's not in the credits on Tidal or Spotify. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's important about that. I'm a credits guy. You know.
Look. I want to say this, and I want to thank you for giving stuff to these artists, for allowing them to see it, because I think a lot of fans out there, you guys will be surprised how many of these artists don't have their CDs, don't have magazines that they were in. Like, how many of these artists, and Aaron, you know, Doug, know, everybody who's been around the business, Be Rich, know, most artists don't have any copies, even way back when physical copies was the main thing. Most artists don't have any physical copies. Most artists don't have any other magazines. Maybe someone in their family has it, and maybe their mama or somebody, or aunt or someone, show it to them. But most artists, they haven't seen that stuff since the very first time they touched it. They don't know what any of this stuff is, and the fact that you're able to bring it to them, show it to them, show them your respect and love for it, and then take them back to that nostalgic place. Hey, man, it's a special thing. So I got to dap you up on that, because
for sure.
I know how special it is for your content and your creativity and the things you make to be respected. And I know it does a lot for those artists.
Yeah, it does something for me, too, because I see socially online when somebody passes, that's when the love arises. Like, that's my day one, that's my partner and everything. You know what I'm saying? That's when it comes. I'm like, why are we waiting to the funeral when they can't hear it? You know, I want to show you that love right there. That's why it's special. You know, another one was Nipsey Hussle. Like, when I went to his in-store for his Pumas at South DeKalb Mall, it was a line of people, but when I showed him, I had Nas autograph on the tape, Scarface autograph on the tape, Redman. He was like, "Oh no, I gotta sign this," and we had this talk, and it was me and him and my daughters. But it was like a month later, I was somewhere at an Improv or Opera. And I took a picture with my guy Kerosene, and Nipsey was in the back throwing up the hood, and he was like, "You don't remember me? I met you with your daughters." Usually it's the fans saying, but he remembered me.
Oh, that's hard.
In that instant. And that's what I kind of do it for, because I know I read a book called Purple Cowl, and it's like I'm looking in line, and I'm in the line, and I'm seeing everybody ask this artist for something. Be on my mixtape, can you sign me? Can you talk to me? We went to high school. Like, no, I'm just, man, because I used to make painting, and I used to make shirts. So I was listening to most of these music while I'm creating something. So this is my way of saying thank you. I didn't want nothing. I didn't need, you know what I'm saying? I got your whole discography. You can see I bought it. Here's the ticket. Like, I'm not nothing for free but showing love. And that's what I do it for, because you got to think, Rico Wade's children, Trouble's parents, like right now after DJ Unk's children, I was able to show them the DJ Unk CD. They never even seen that before.
Wow.
Yeah, and me and Trouble's mom is like have the best relation. His whole family like it has embraced me because of the way I've celebrated them after that. But also they knew, but while they were alive, there was love there. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
And I've seen y'all careers from I was just in the background. Like me, I'm friends with Sean Fallion.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
brother.
yeah, and that's where even NuFace was there, is inspired by somebody like Sean Fallion, or them 4-eye stickers that was everywhere. Like Chilio, I've always said that. Fab Five Freddy, those are my Clarence Avant, the Black Godfather. When I seen those guys doing that thing, that's when I kind of knew that I wanted to be like who I am now. I'm going to do it different, but I just knew that Sean Fallion was everywhere, and I would see you there, and I would see every concert. I see y'all, the workers, like Beyonce from Hot 107. I would see her working her ass off at Birthday Bash. Like, and I'm watching that. Like, I know the stars going to do what they do, but I'm studying everybody in it, and that's the difference with me. Like, I know that everybody always go to the artist. I'm talking to the security guard, the manager, the publisher, the one taking notes, because that's who I want to learn from. Now when I'm in the room, everybody know me but the artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how I started networking, because it's like, it's love. I'm studying that part. How did y'all get that part? Because that's the value. The artist might not be hot next year. It's like a coach. I study coaches, and I study the playmakers, not the players. The players, we going to be together, regardless. I'm a fan. That's never going to stop, but that's how I always just studied that shit. So respect to y'all, too.
Appreciate that, man.
Once upon a time in Atlanta, man, Atlanta music wasn't being playing. We used to have as Trey talked about it one time, we used to have Atlanta nights where they play Atlanta music, right? So Atlanta was a place that a lot of artists had to come. So you was around that time when we was building, when it was like you had Biggie and Snoop and all them coming here, and they was dominating the radio, and that was the scene. What was the moment it changed? In my mind, I have an idea. I want to see what you say. What was the moment it changed to where Atlanta became Atlanta, where we supported our own, and it was hard for outside artists to break through? Like, you know, you had to get on these guys' songs or had to be, you know, come in, and it was our city again. Well, it was our city starting to be as far as hip-hop.
Two things stand out. Andre saying the South has something to say. Secondly, Pimp C live on the radio saying how Atlanta wasn't technically the South or it's Eastern. Like, I think those were times where people was like, oh, okay. And then this whole narrative that we was country. Like that, I think that put a chip on Atlanta. Like, oh yeah, they think we not lyrical, and I know artists personally that took that person. Like, oh, we rap. Like Killer Mike himself. Like, oh no, we gonna rap. Tip himself has said like, oh we rap here. You listen to Backbone and Gip. You think they just talking that Atlanta? No, they was talking that shit. Oh, yeah. Cujo, like Cujo. You know, you listen to somebody like big as Mac from No Limit, who's considered the Nas of No Limit of the South, but he said Goody Mob taught him how to be like, oh, we're going to put some substance in this music. And so I think that's really the tie for me when Andre put on that pedestal, like when everybody was selling, like when you seen them get the award, even Salt and Pepper, who ironically got inducted at the same time as OutKast, they were on the stage reading the envelope like, shocked a little bit. And the winner is OutKast. Like, oh, okay. Like it was this hesitance, and I'm like, oh, okay. And then when Andre said that, it was like, oh no, we got the battery in our back. You know what I'm saying? And that's where I think it started at.
So I agree. The Dungeon Family. I think Dungeon Family is the start of making us proud. And I just remember that moment for me. We made it. It was the MTV Music Awards. And, I don't remember what year, but I just remember they were about to go to commercial break. And they played Witch Doctor's Holiday in the background for the audience. And I was like, oh, yeah, an Atlanta song, even though it was played going into the outro.
You knew
I heard
it,
and I knew what it was. I was like, yeah, we making it. We coming through, bro.
Yeah.
So when I saw that, that's when I was like, Atlanta making some noise.
Yeah, and to your point, like, and shout out to Emperor Cersei who produced that. Shout out to, like, we got gems like that just don't even get to like a Witch Doctor, a Cool Breeze, or a Backbone. Like those artists out of Atlanta that will demolish any of these so-called people you seen on the cover of XXL, but we know we gonna cover them, but they just didn't get that light. But they might have got that 10 seconds on MTV, and I was that same guy that's like, oh, okay, they know what they know about that. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I'm with that.
Yeah, man. Well, look, we've been going for a minute. We're gonna take a break, and when we get back, my brother, we're gonna dig into some of these results from the Atlanta Cup. We kind of told you about it.
Okay.
So we're gonna go through some of the results. Then we're gonna do this round of 16, man. I hope you down to decide who moves to the next round.
Okay.
Now, mind you, it's our opinions, but the fans, they're the ones who actually vote.
And that's what I am, a fan. Let's go. I'm ready.
Do it.
Can't wait.
Bro, what is all this? What are you doing, dog? What is all this mess you got going on?
I'm packing for the New Orleans game trip, man.
Dog, listen, man. The Saints and the Falcons game, you ain't got to bring all this. What are you doing? Look at all this mess.
Gotta be
it's
fresh,
everywhere.
Bro, man, I'm bringing all of this.
Dog,
I'm changing every play, man. Every play, I'm switching my outfit.
So you gonna change every single play?
Every single play, I gotta be fresh. Representing Atlanta,
You are not gonna wear all those shoes, bro.
Every single shoe.
Man, where all the people that's gonna come with us, all the people that support the water, where they gonna sit? Everybody support the water boy. So where they gonna sit, bro? You got suitcases everywhere, you got plaques. What you gonna do with all this
We
stuff?
got buses, man. We don't have one bus, two bus, three buses. We got buses.
Okay, listen, man. At the end of the day, I know the trip gonna be dope. Waterboy show, Falcons and Saints game, Monday Night Football is gonna be dope. Make sure they sign up, but you can't bring all this stuff. We're gonna take supporters, pack you 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 outfits, and please bring some clean draws, because I know you like to wing it for the rest of the trip, and nobody wants to smell that. Yeah, we back. Ooh, boy, who made that beat, man?
Man, Mario, you got down on that beat, boy. Shout out to Aaron, man.
Staring Aaron, man.
Hey, look, we asked Aaron to come up with the intro, outro, whatever for our show, and man, Trey was on him hard about that beat, man, and we got it right. You got it right, man.
Yeah,
Pressure makes diamonds.
I'm trying to tell you, what window were you staring through when you made that beat, man? Because you were highly inspired.
I saw two little birds on the tree loving each other, man, and I said, you know what? This is how I feel about the Water Boys, man.
Okay, yeah, we done. So,
I'm glad he didn't have the mic. I'm glad the mic went on his.
Yeah, we done. Yeah, we done. We done. Let's move on. That's my bad. I set us up for failure. Well, look, we finna get into these results. For people who don't know, our guy Mario came up with an event that we called the Atlanta Cup around the same time and kind of mirroring the World Cup. And what it is, we put Atlanta figures, Atlanta mainstays, things that the city of Atlanta is known for, and we put them up against each other. You know, look, there is no right, no wrong answer because we love all of the things that are on this list. We respect them, and they have all represented the city of Atlanta well. And trust me, it's no dissing. People, when you pick one over the other, people think you're tripping, but it's not that. We're not dissing anybody. We love each and every person. So look, y'all can make sure y'all chime in on the voting. It's on our website, thewaterboysshow.com, waterboysshow.com. Make sure you go to the website. You'll see the Atlanta Cup fan voting, and you can vote. And so we finna go through some of the results. These are the results from our round of 32. Start. Let me know when you're ready to start, and I'm gonna go ahead and start reading them, Mario.
Start over.
Yeah. So are you moving it or is it moving by itself?
I got it on the spot.
Okay, all right. Well, I'm gonna just start right here. So we had the Street defeated CNN. That's wild.
R.I.P. CNN Center.
Yeah, of course. MLK defeated the Varsity. That's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
We had the airport. Hartsfield Jackson defeated the Freaknik. I'm with that because I love Freaknik, but you gotta have the airport. Krispy Kreme defeated Marvel Studios. Deion Sanders took down Matt Ryan, which, I mean, look, I think Matt Ryan should have won it. But like you said, go to thewaterboyshow.com and give your vote. We also had, run it again, Mario. So we also had Coca-Cola defeated the Hawks logo, the Pac-Man logo, even though it's a Hawk, but we call it the Pac-Man logo. The Atlanta Braves defeated the Swag Surf. Shout out to FLY, but the Braves had to get that. Ludacris defeated Evander Holyfield. This is one of the toughest examples. That was tough. Marta defeated Home Depot. Go, Marta, go.
Yeah.
I'm with that all day.
Marta.
Forget Home Depot. Waffle House defeated TLC. That's not fair. I wanted TLC to win that one. Of course, Tip defeated Lemon Pepper Wings. We'll put another dry rub on them wings, man. Hank Aaron defeated the AUC. I'm against that one, and I love Hank Aaron. Delta defeated Georgia Tech, and then now we back. Usher defeated Chick-fil-A. Man, dog, like Hank Aaron over the AUC.
Come on, you got Spelman, Morehouse, Morris Brown, CA. Hank Aaron.
Man, look,
Home Run King.
Look,
it's during that time, man, that time period, man. It was like a lot of racial tension. And for him to hit that, to break Babe Ruth, it was very proud for African Americans at the time.
Morehouse produced Martin Luther King.
I'm just saying, we are. I'm telling you, Hank Aaron is bigger than Morehouse, in my opinion.
Martin Luther King?
Man.
I said Morehouse.
But it's what they produce.
And it's the AUC, Spelman, Morris
Hank
Brown,
Aaron
Clark
beat
Atlanta.
Babe Ruth.
At the end of the day, that's just one sports thing. I'm talking about all the individuals.
At all.
Impact.
Okay, let me ask you this: by Hank Aaron hitting that home run, how many lives did it change and send people out to different cities and different states? No. I mean, but you have to add that in.
How many lives do you think him hitting that home run affected to be proud to be a Black American, that a Black American beat the great white hope of baseball? That was a big deal.
It was a big deal, but
it was like Jesse Owens running in the Olympics, man, in Germany. It was similar to that.
I personally don't think it had as big of an effect as the AUC and the students and the people that have gone out to start businesses, affect careers, change the world in all these different cities and all these states. To me, one person and what he did, it can't compare to what the AUC has produced all around the world. Like, people have left here. You talking about doctors, lawyers.
The people seem to agree with me.
I see what you're saying, Trey, and your point is valid. But the idea of what Hank Aaron did kind of launched the idea of Atlanta being the city too busy to hate. So it kind of like became that was what the city used to kind of push.
I've never heard
market.
that. I've never heard.
Yeah, the city too busy to hate.
I've heard the city too busy. I've never heard it had anything. As many, I've never heard it ever associated with Hank Aaron.
That it definitely the home
the city
run
too
record.
busy to hate. I've never heard it be associated with Hank Aaron. Not one time ever. Never. I gotta disagree with you on that one, Mario. I've never heard Hank Aaron being mentioned with that ever.
But it was used as an idea. Not true. But I mean, I was at UC all the way. But yeah. No, I was at UC all the way, but I just saw what people were saying.
Hank Aaron know the AC. I mean, it is a sports show. So
I mean, the people agree with me, Trey.
It's the people's choice, baby.
Hey.
The people agree with me, Trey.
It's just when categories come, I always go off.
Just
First
like-
is personal bias, and then there's also impact and cultural influence. So
You know what?
For that point, that's why I'm saying that.
I got a problem with Martyr. I really do. And the reason I got a problem with Martyr is what the name stands for. And
you just learned that by the Instagram video.
nah, I've been known that. I knew that when I first two. It was two when I was in the 5th grade. I learned about Martyr and the Omni. So I've been known about this. And when I saw the Instagram post, I'm gonna tell you, like, so basically, man, a lot of people are saying that the people in charge at the time, they named Martyr to be funny, even though it's named what it's named. But they said it is moving Africans rapidly through Atlanta. And they named the Omni because 1 million niggas inside. And so even Goody Mob ended up making a song after that. But I remember in the 5th grade, that's when I first learned about Martyr. So that's why I have a problem with Martyr. All the things you stated about Martyr, I agree. Like, it helped a lot of people get to where they needed to go. Some of my funnest times was riding Martyr to Six Flags. I even got jumped at Martyr. Something I can talk about. That's a good story to talk about. But the name, I'm not for that.
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this. And you use it as well. As long as you and I stay around here using the N-word, miss me with all that what Martin's called. Well, I'm just saying, bro, man. As long as you and I are still using the N-word, what I'm saying is you turn a negative to a positive. As long as you still using the N-word, miss me with it.
No.
Martyr come up with that name?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yes, the people came up with that name.
The people, not Martin.
No. What was said was...
Who said that?
Bro, it's a lot of things that are said that you can't go back and say who said it, but you know that it was said.
Well, that sounds like some niggas came up with that.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like the people that wore the white hoods back in the day, they made that acronym to be that.
But they didn't work for Martyr though.
Yes, they did.
We getting way too deep with that right now.
You know what? Allegedly.
Like we getting way too deep with that right now.
I don't want to go back to the if I say the N-word, miss you with that. No, that's our culture. But if you're not a part of our culture, you can't say that.
And Martyr's part of Atlanta's culture.
All right.
Is it not?
Hey man, I don't F with the name.
Is it not?
I don't F with the name.
No, you just look. You just only care about the Falcons, and because Arthur Blank was the owner in Home Depot, and he owns the Falcons. That's why you're going for Home Depot strictly for that.
No. But that's a big part of it.
Not that, but it's
First of all, it's from the A. It's national, and our boy owns it. I didn't know about Arthur Blank until you bought the Falcons.
Who is our boy? Because Arthur Blank ain't my boy.
He my boy. He my boy.
He ain't like I got a lot of respect for him, but he ain't my partner. He don't
I ain't say my partner. He my boy.
He my dog, but he my boy.
Yeah, he my dog. He ain't my dog. I don't know the man.
I mean,
now what he gonna say? If one of Arthur Blank's cousins came up with the acronym, a Martyr.
Hold on.
What you gonna say then?
Then I change my thoughts. Then I vote for Vic.
Yeah,
everything changes.
So when you got jumped, was that racial?
Hey man, let's move on.
It's black on black.
Let's move on because a lot of people won't get that joke.
I get it.
It's all good. Hey, look, I'm still going. I'm still going with Martyr over Home Depot. All right, here we go. The East Side region round 2. This the round of 16. Man, we got Dr. Martin Luther King against Hartsfield-Jackson International Airport.
Again, okay, I'm going because now we're doing the culture. So my instinct is saying Martin Luther King, But without, like how we said, how he said, without a Hank Aaron, there's no Martin Luther King. That's his saying. But I'm saying, without a Hartsfield Jackson, well, he was on the bus. So I might have to take that back. I was
say without Hank Aaron,
I was gonna say without the airport. I was gonna say without the airport, Martin wouldn't be able to get to Alabama and them. But he was on the bus, so I'm gonna go on Martin Luther King.
That's right.
Yeah, I'm going on Martin Luther King.
Now, of course, look, y'all know me, man. I'm definitely going MLK, man. One day, I'm going with the little boy King, man. I'm going with Martin Luther King.
With that.
I'm going MLK, man.
What?
For sure.
You had me nervous, but I ain't on even front.
Now, mind you, the fans had come up with the final vote.
Yeah.
So it's all good. What we got next? Krispy Kreme versus Deion Sanders. This is easy for me.
Yeah, he gonna cry.
This is easy for me. I don't know. Doug may think I'm gonna say one thing I'm not.
He's gonna cry.
All right, we're gonna let NuFace start it off on this one again. I know who I'm going with.
Deion Sanders. I'm going Deion Sanders because, again, when we talk about impact, culture, like I got a cassette tape. He did music. Must be the money.
Must be the money.
And he sponsored Jerry Curls at the time. He had the curl and good hair. Right now, he living his best life with a young tender named Carucci. But the impact and historic value of him doing two major sports leagues at the very same time was very influential for a person like a Bo Jackson and just culture in general. He was our icon and everything like that. Krispy Kreme, I know him from the hot bling light and nice warm donuts. Yeah. That's about it.
Yeah. So.
Yeah. So.
Jeez, I'm gonna go with Deion Sanders, man. But
how is this difficult?
All right.
Because I want a Krispy Kreme donut right now, boy.
Did y'all know the hot light blend you supposed to get a free one? I never knew that.
Well, I didn't know
if
that
you see
either.
the hot light, everybody in the car gets one free donut.
I didn't know that.
Oh,
this dude finna ride past Krispy Kreme the whole day.
I'm gonna start circling it. No,
Yeah.
I didn't either.
And then they probably
Oh no.
Oh boy, hey, look, let me tell you. In this economy, you'll be lucky to get a free napkin.
Oh yeah.
Hey, but listen, Deion Sanders, man, brought a lot of joy to me watching the Falcons, man. A lot of joy, pride for the city, man. Kind of put Atlanta on the map. So yeah, man, Deion. I'm still a fan of Deion. Like I said, I talk about this all the time. His first game as a Atlanta Falcon scored a touchdown, and he backed it up, man. A lot of people talk that ish, but don't back it up. Deion was one of the ones that backed it up.
That's a fact.
Hey, look, man, I'm going Deion Sanders. Even though I thought Deion should have lost to Matt Ryan, I'm gonna go Deion because there's so many other sweets. If I want a sweet, I don't necessarily have to have a donut. Plus, dog, shout out to my boy Sonny Bono. He turned me on to these new small donut shops. You know what I'm saying? Like it's so many donuts much better than Krispy Kreme. Krispy Kreme actually doesn't even come close to some of these. Trust me, it's not even
Sublime.
close.
No, listen.
There's plenty of donut shops around the city.
There's Sublime. There's
trust me, bro.
There's Voodoo Donuts.
The ones I brought to the house, they better than Krispy Kreme.
Listen. Those donuts are good.
They better than Krispy
Those
Kreme.
donuts are good, but bro,
those donuts are
ain't
excellent.
nothing hitting like a Krispy Kreme glazed donut.
Krispy Kreme is the crystals of donuts now.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
Krispy Kreme is the crystals of donuts.
Bro. He tripping.
Is that a flag? Is that a flag?
Throw the flag.
Whoa.
Throw the flag. I don't care. Krispy Kreme is now the crystals of donuts. Look, you only love it because of the nostalgia factor. The hot sign grew up on it. It's nostalgic like that. And I think about when I was a kid. But now that I'm an adult, it's so many other places to get donuts from that are better than Krispy Kreme donuts. I'm going Deion Sanders. I haven't even had a Krispy Kreme donut in about 6, 7, maybe even 10 years.
That's your problem.
Like I don't need it.
That's the problem.
Before a Krispy Kreme donut, I go get some oatmeal cream pies. I'm actually struggling not going to get a pack right now.
For these next 3-4 days, we gonna walk. We gonna do it all. Cause next week we going on tour, man. You gonna have to show.
Okay.
Me.
Oh yeah, we're going on
Have to show me.
We're going on a donut tour.
It's all good.
Nah, but
all good.
listen. See, look, Aaron. So look, Trey has grown up off of Krispy Kreme. He probably was used to kill a 12-pack a night. You know what I'm saying? So he got tired of the Krispy Kreme, and then he had discovered new donuts up in Seattle, and they moved here.
They're not up in Seattle.
Oh, Portland.
It's just donuts. It's just mom and pop donut shops.
Yeah, so the mom
they have very good donuts.
They do. I mean, look. They good. I give it to them, but they not. They don't compare. They do not compare to Krispy Kreme.
Now you just love it for nostalgia reasons.
No, I love it the way it tastes.
The same reason.
Krispy Kreme.
The same reason my kids will come home when they're adults and they're gonna want their father to cook something for them because it's nostalgia. Doesn't mean I'm the best at it. It just means when they get that meal, it's gonna make them feel that nostalgia and that love from that time. And that's why I think most people still love Krispy Kreme.
No,
they
Krispy
feel that
Kreme,
nostalgia.
they love it because it tastes
you grew
good.
up on it.
That's
why you still eat McDonald's when you know damn good and well McDonald's ain't hitting no nothing.
Hey, look, McDonald's is totally different than when I was in the 70s, in the 80s.
That's a fact.
It does not taste the same.
We went all over the world. The first thing they do is say, hey, let's go find a McDonald's.
Hey, look, the only thing that's good at McDonald's right now is high C orange.
Shout out
That's
to
it.
And I'll go for the Happy Meal toy. I'm still collecting the toys, man.
Hey, man. What we got next, Mario? Waffle House versus T.I. How in the world Waffle House made it past TLC? I don't know, but I'm going to start this one. Hey, they won't make it past this round if it's up to me.
Yeah.
Give me Tip over Waffle House all day, man. Shout out to Waffle House hash browns, but as I said before in the other episode, if Waffle House is gone, I'll go to Huddle House. I'm not mad and tripping. Take me to Huddle House right there off County Road, man. I'm not tripping. I'm taking the king over Waffle House all day long, every day.
I put Eris over Waffle House. I put Damani and King over Waffle House. So of course I'm going with Tip.
Hey, look, even though I like pecan waffles and bacon, egg, and cheese Texas toast, I gotta go Tip, man.
Grand hustle, baby.
Yeah.
Man, no, it's no way. Ain't no way around that. Yeah, we turn the hat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right there,
We ain't picking no Waffle House over the king, man. Come on, man. Hey, man.
easy.
Shout out to you know what we always call
Huddle
it.
House.
We always call it Alpha House.
No,
We're going with Waffle House. Nah, I'm just playing.
Tip, you heard him. That Doug. That dollar.
Hey, for real. And we still ate it, but that's what we always
But to
call
y'all
it.
point-
We always call it Alpha House.
Let me tell you why I like
Because the next day you're gonna feel awful when you first wake up.
look,
We
next
always
day,
call it
shit.
Alpha House.
you don't feel awful because of the Waffle House. You feel awful for what you was drinking and had to put something on your stomach because of the Waffle House.
No, because I never had that problem with crystals after a drunk night.
So look,
man.
I have sentimental value towards
Sentimental value? Is that like cinematic value? That you're sentimental about? I had sentimental
So I'm known.
value.
I'm known to mess.
I
up
love
a
your
word.
wordage.
I'm known to mess up a word every now and then, and Trey's the one who likes to bring it out to light. So check it out.
That man said wordage.
So my grandmother, man, she used to like Waffle House. God bless her soul. And the reason she liked it, she was like, I like it, baby, because they cook it in front of you, and you can see what they doing to your food. I gotta agree with her.
I love it.
What's next?
To y'all point about even the donuts or the comparison of donuts, is Waffle House even the best breakfast spot? Like you said, it's Huddle House, there's International House of Pancakes, there's Denny's. Is Waffle House the best of those?
I ain't gonna lie. Waffle House, even though we named it the Alpha House, man, they got the best hash browns I've ever had in the world. I ain't gonna lie. I've been a lot of places. I've never had any better, like scattered hash browns. They have the best scattered hash brown, in my opinion. Like, iHeart really should stop selling their hash browns. They don't even taste like real hash browns.
No seed, no
But I'm
flavor.
gonna tell you what you can do though. If you want some good hash browns, scroll on down to Kroger. I forget the brand. They come in a little gray bag, a little scattered hash brown. Cook them at the house yourself. Put on whatever you want. They taste just as good as Waffle House, if not better, because you can fix them exactly how you want.
I like
I do
that.
it for the kids all the
We're
time.
going to try this.
Cooked.
I don't like
He want to know start with that.
I don't like
Denny's
hash
come out raw sometimes.
I've never been a hash brown fan. I feel like I'm missing out.
So why you even like Waffle House?
I like it if I just told you for the pecan waffles and the bacon, egg, and
I've
cheese.
never seen you eat a waffle.
That's a lie.
I'm just telling you what I've never seen. How you gonna tell me what I've seen?
Well, I get a
You tell
pecan
me.
waffle well done, and I eat the hell out of that shit.
Okay, he sounded very aggressive about that. Trying to tell you, man, calm down, Brody. What we got next? Jeez.
What's your girl over there? Pecan?
So we got Hank Aaron versus Delta Airlines. Two things that my vote, neither one would have made it to the second round. But in this round, who wants to go first? Go ahead, Mr. Cultural Impact.
He's an asshole.
Let's see if it lasts this round.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go like this, man. Like, I'm a diamond member, man. I've been around the world because of Delta.
And there you have it. The culture means nothing.
I'm almost a 2 million miler, and it is culture, man.
Is it?
I mean, I bought a BMW from Hank Aaron BMW, but I mean, I've been to different. I'm gonna tell you why it's cultural. Because I've been to different cultures because of Delta Airlines. I've been to China. I've been to Japan. I've been to Korea. I've been to Australia. I've been to New Zealand. If it wasn't for Delta, man, I wouldn't have got none of them places because I wasn't going to ride none of them other airlines.
So who you put?
Delta. Thank you, Mario. So I'm very cultural.
Go ahead, NuFace. Who you got? Hank Aaron or Delta Airlines?
I'm going Hank Aaron. Culture. Black for our people, man. Hank Aaron, man. Culture.
Hey,
anytime I travel, I'm a fan. So it's the way my debit card work. I'm either on Greyhound or anytime I'm on Delta if it's been paid for or sponsored, man. Okay. I got flued out.
We got flued out. So look, man, I'm gonna go ahead and go Hank Aaron on this one. I'm gonna go against Delta Airlines. There's plenty more airlines out there, man. And with what I do, my job outside of this, I talk to a lot of pilots from different airlines. And I hear a lot of great things about the other airlines, and I just leave it at that. So, I'm going to go with Hank Aaron over this one, man. Like I said, since we going culture, I personally thought the AUC for the culture itself is also very cultural for the city of Atlanta. I thought the AUC should have beat Hank Aaron, but since Hank Aaron has made it to this round against Delta, I'm going to take Hank Aaron. I'll take that moment over Delta Airlines. Other airlines have planes, and we could have taken those and been million-mile members with them, too.
Yeah, it reminds me. I got to call Delta. I was just flying to Vegas for Jeezy's show. I'm sitting there with Fabo and this gentleman next to us, Caucasian guy, and I just seen a girl in front of us saying these two black people were being loud on the plane. She was texting somebody that, and I'm just like... It was Buddy was talking to me and Fabo like she just left him out of the conversation. And I'm like, man, I gotta call Delta because I feel a little.
Hold on. How did you know they was texting that? You was looking?
No, I was looking at her. She right in front of me through the seat.
Phone, you can't text Delta.
I mean, she had it out. She had it out where the public could see it. She should have had a screen blocker.
She didn't say it.
She should have had a screen blocker.
She texted somebody.
But you can't get mad for someone texting in their phone.
And she talk about me. And Fabo, and not the white guy.
Okay, so let me ask you this. This is going to sound all crazy in left field. If you could hear people's thoughts and you heard somebody think something negative about you, how would you feel? Would you be upset about it?
Yeah.
Okay, then let's move on. Now, that's how he saw her thought in her phone. It's the same thing.
We know how you is.
I can be upset, but what I gonna do? I'm a
He would have talked. He would have made 30 minutes on the show about it. Guess what? I was on Delta. Land the plane.
That was that movie where the lady could hear the men think.
What Women Want by Mel Gibson.
Yeah, he loves to tell that story how he was wrong by that flight attendant when really Beers was in the wrong. When put his seat up.
No.
He'd have been that mean.
Hey, listen.
That's really all that
I'm gonna tell you how wrong I was.
Mr. Rich.
Well, they gave me 2 first-class trips to anywhere in the world.
What I'm saying is you caused the incident.
I didn't cause the incident.
I was there, bro.
I didn't cause the incident.
Like you have someone who was there to dispute your version of the story.
I'm gonna tell my version.
I was there.
I'm gonna tell my version. You pick it up.
I mean, we need to move on through this. Okay, speed through it then. Speed through it.
All right, real fast. I had just had surgery. I was healing from it. I was on a flight. I had surgery on my back. I had lung surgery and I was sore still. I still feel like I was split in half. We landed in LA. We couldn't move because it was a jam at the gate, and we sat on the tarmac for almost an hour and a half. So what I did was I let my seat up because my back was hurting. I mean, I let my seat back. My back was hurting, and the guy, like I don't know why most flight attendants, instead of coming, hey, can you let your seat up? Like, sir, can you let your seat up? It's like, damn, bro. Damn, it's so embarrassing. I don't know, like, do flight attendants, is that something they train them?
Yeah.
Embarrass your customers.
Get aggressive.
And he got aggressive with me. And so, I didn't let my seat up. So he comes, pushes the button, and lift my seat up.
Oh.
And I let my seat back. So we like this on camera.
Yeah, fight.
It's on camera. It's right now. I can find it. I'll send it to y'all. And Pretty much, that's what happened. And I reported it, and they ended up firing the guy, and he was wrong. I mean, I was.
So why you didn't let the seat up?
Cause my back was hurting.
Okay.
Now let me hear your story.
Yeah, they told him to let his seat up. He refused to let his seat up. We landed. Dude told him, I've been telling you to let your seat up. B-Rich, man, my back hurting. Dude said, you got to let your seat up. B-Rich didn't want to let his seat up. Dude tried to make him put his seat up. But the whole thing came from he never complied in the very beginning when the guy asked him to let his seat up. It was caused by B. What the dude got fired is because he got physical. But the dude was in the right asking B-Rich to follow instructions. He made up in his mind that he's not going to follow this dude's instructions.
How long B-Rich side, man?
We sit.
He got fired?
Yeah.
I didn't know about this.
No, he
This
got
my
fired
first
for
time
sure.
getting fired.
For
Well,
sure.
this the thing, though.
You got the man fired for that.
Stay off the
mess.
road then, bro.
Hey, look, I'm
Stay off the road. If you're hurting
he always
to that
got
point,
dramatic.
stay
I'm
off
not
the road
staying off the road
because he didn't have to be there.
Hey, we sat on the tarmac for an hour and a half.
Listen. The
That's
team-
not normal.
the-
You
the-
like this.
Hey,
I'm
listen,
like this,
listen.
bro. Let me lay back.
We had a
Just sitting
team.
down.
There's nothing that he 100% had
Bro,
to
I
be
want to
there for.
experience it. I want to experience the
There it
memories.
is. So if you're
Well,
not,
I'm wrong
if,
for
if
that.
you're not
I'm wrong
healthy
for that.
enough, just stay home until you healthy.
Man, he's just so dramatic. No,
Because he was there,
I was there.
they were supposed to be more accommodating.
Now
I'm glad
he could let the seat up, bro.
I'm glad I was there. I got 2 first round
He
trips
could've
to
let
anywhere in the world, and I used them.
I'd have fought with you, man.
Thank you.
I didn't know the man got fired. Bro.
Yeah, he's fair.
Dang.
White racist.
Hold on. Whoa, calm down, man. Calm down,
racist.
bro. Like you
It's
like,
okay
bro.
for him to say it.
Man, yeah, you, hey, bro, you been tripping this show. Like, come on, dog. Come on, man.
This a
We're
new
not
B-Rich.
going down the racial rabbit hole, okay? All right, man. Coca-Cola versus the Atlanta Braves. Another no-brainer for me. This is easy for me.
Oh, Lord.
This is easy for me.
Who you going with, Trey?
I'm going with the Braves.
Oh, man. I thought you golly.
Going with the Braves. Even though I love Sprite, Sprite is from the Coca-Cola brand. I love Sprite, and one of my fondest memories is at Gresham Park. Whenever people hit home runs, if you bring the ball back, you get a free Coke. That is a good memory of mine. And I drink a lot of Coke, mix a lot of Coca-Cola with Hennessy. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? And ENJ when times are hard.
See? Okay.
But at the end of the day, I'm gonna go with the Atlanta Braves, man. Like the joy I felt off of those couple of championships, and the Braves give you that A hat. The A hat is a symbol of Atlanta all over the world. The A hat represents Atlanta to me more than a Coca-Cola does. Give me the Atlanta Braves. Shout out to the Braves, man. You know, I was in the last game ever played over in Fulton County Stadium. I was at the last game they ever played in Fulton County Stadium.
Fulton County Stadium.
Man,
You was at the last game at the Georgia Dome, too? That's pretty unique.
Yeah, you know what? I was at the last. I forgot about that. I was at the last game ever played in Georgia Dome.
I was at the first game ever played at the Georgia Dome.
no, yeah.
Preseason game
That's dope.
against the New York Jets. No, the Philadelphia Eagles.
That's dope. All right, NuFace, who you got, man? Coca-Cola or the Braves?
So I'm from Detroit, and you know that's a Pepsi town. So I really don't have an affiliation until you said mixing Coke with Hennessy. That was probably the one that stands out with me. But
Yeah.
when we come to the Braves, I probably got more, like you said, more Braves hats, more Braves jerseys than you know a nigga like I'm really from and born raised here. But the memories stand out. I got here when they won that first chip. 30 years later, I'm there when they won that next chip and got the parade, and I'm there with my daughter and granddaughter at the time, my daughter was with me the first time. Like the radio was there, V103. So I got a picture with me and my daughter when they won the chip 30 years ago.
the granddaughter.
And now I'm with the granddaughter and the daughter at the new Brave Stadium years later. So it's just culture relevance. And then Ludacris performed. I saw Killer Mike. Like it was just a whole different time. Because before I'm just a fan and new to the city, but now I'm able to, you know, I'm knowing Infamous and I'm just seeing my guys on the field, you know, this time go around. So I'm going with Braves.
Yeah, and one last time I had 4 B-Rich go, the first out of the 3 big professional teams here in the city of Atlanta, the Hawks, the Falcons, and the Braves. The Braves, like some of the first to really come to the actual building, be here while we did the interview with Jermaine, invite us out.
They follow us. They put a post on their Instagram.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, the Hawks have followed us too, and the Hawks have allowed B-Rich to come to the draft party. So shout out to the Hawks and the Braves. The Braves.
Did y'all ever go to any of the Thrashers games?
I did. I went to a couple.
Okay.
I used to be a former
I never been
rep.
to a hockey game.
I remember the guy who I forgot his name, like the Michael Vick we had, the Michael Vick of hockey. at the time when he had a car crash. But anyway,
Dope.
this was tough for me, but I kind of picked it because of one thing. But I picked the Atlanta Braves. Coke is worldwide, but you can go to Atlanta Braves and you can enjoy fresh Coca-Cola there. So that's why I picked the Braves. I can still get my Coke. But
I would say Coke.
But the Braves, you know, they had the A hat. I have all the A hats you could ever want. It represent. They brought us a chip.
Yeah.
They brought us a chip. Coca-Cola ain't brought no chip. I know how it feels to win, to be a world champion. Yeah. Yep. So the fact that we won 2 world championships in my lifetime, I got a chance to experience them, and that's so dope how you did yours. You know, with taking the picture with your daughter and the granddaughter. So Coca-Cola has never given me that enjoyment of knowing how it feels to win a championship. So that's why I go Atlanta.
You ever been to Coca-Cola factory?
Yes, a lot of times.
Coke every day, man.
Yeah, he loves Coke.
I love Coke,
Okay,
but that's why I say I can go to Atlanta Braves
And get a Coke.
I used to work down at Coke through this courier company. Worked there for 2.5 years down in the Coca-Cola corporate office, right down the street, right by Techwood. But hey. Last but not least, yeah, I did used to mix Coke with my Hennessy, but then me and my dog Sean Fallion and my boy Swatch, we switched it up to cranberry and Hennessy, and we named that drink the Uppity Negro. And so that's where we would go to the club and order if we wanted a mixer for our Hennessy or some Remy. Give us a little cranberry, and we called it the Uppity Negro. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my boy Sean Fallion.
Yes,
man.
sir.
What we got next? Ludacris versus Marta.
Move, bitch. Get out the way. Move, Marta.
I'm going Ludacris because we already talked about Marta and why. Going Luda.
What you got, NuFace?
I can listen to Ludacris on Marta. Marta brought me here. Marta has sponsored me this summer. I'm a national ambassador for Marta. I got my FIFA Marta card and my Breeze card in my back pocket. I got the OutKast Breeze card right here. So I think you know who I'm going with today.
Let me see the OutKast.
I got the OutKast.
Did this just came out?
When they had the anniversary for Stank On You, 26 years. We had the party at
So when this
Cascade.
came out?
About 2 months ago for the anniversary of Stank On You. Yeah.
Can you still get it?
No, you had to be at College Park Station to get
All right,
those.
cool.
Yeah.
I typically have me a couple of Breeze cards, so that's how we
Yeah.
always get down to the Falcons game. Hey man, I was blessed to get a car at 16 years old. So I've had a car the majority of my driving life from the time I was 16, but the times I didn't have a car, man, I was on Marta. And my teenage years, being able to go to parties, being able to go to Six Flags, being able to go to work when I worked down at Subway in the old Bell South building is gone now. I would catch the bus and then catch the train. The train let you right out in the Bell South building, right there at the bottom. I'm going to have to go with Marta because, like I say, man, I know so many people who wouldn't have been able to go to school, wouldn't have been able to go to work, wouldn't have been able to do a lot of different things if there was no Marta. Shout out to Marta. I'm talking about back in the days with dog. If you knew somebody who had a monthly Marta card, but they were basically rich. They were rich, but they were balling. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I'm going to still go with Marta. Love Ludacris. Shout out to Luda. But, hey, man, nothing is going to beat my teenage days leaving work on the train, leaving Subway, bumping Fight the Power by Public Enemy, my guy. I would play that song on repeat. Then you talked about D-Nice earlier. I would play D-Nice. They call me D-Nice.
Taking out your suckers and you don't know how I did it.
And then KRS One. Doom, 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 doom,
Man.
Ooh, boy, the song about him and his brother.
Yeah.
Man, brought myself a Uzi and my brother
A 9.
Oh, boy. One of my favorite songs. I used to listen to that on the way to work and from work. Those 3 songs, I'm telling you, man. Like I used to have those 3 songs in rotation in my little cassette tape in my little Walkman, man. So shout out to Marta.
And the statute of limitation probably out, but man, I go back to Marta when they had the turnstile. I would put the penny in there, and I was just so skinny, I just so slide through the little joint right quick, like yeah, look, we good. Yeah, put the little penny in there like it's a token.
Yeah.
And then they be like, oh, I was like, no, I put the token in there, and it broke something. I slide through that motherfucker like boom, like real quick. It's a good movement, man. I did it so swiftly, boy. I was like,
I'm not gonna lie, man. I want one of them Marta cards with the OutKast, man.
I got you.
Nah, bro. Cause it stands for what you don't.
No,
believe
okay.
it.
If it's
so
gonna
you don't need one.
If it's gonna transfer his feeling, and it
No,
might change the vote.
don't get it to him. Don't get it to him.
Hold on, bro.
Don't get it to him.
Hey, bro, if you about to give me that card, give it to me.
Don't get it to him.
How you
Don't
gonna
get
tell
it
why I can't get a bro?
Don't get it to him.
What can I get one at, man?
No, I got you. If it's gonna be on display
I'm
here,
gonna put it on here. I'm gonna put it right here.
here's my gift to y'all.
Yeah, it's
for the
gift to
set.
us. It's really his gift.
Yeah.
So hold on. It need to go on my side though, because I'm the one who represents Marta.
Oh, wow.
I like that.
There we go.
Hey, thank you.
There we go.
go.
Need to go on my side.
I love it.
Because I'm the one who represents
I mean,
Marta.
you got Killer Mike stank on it. Shit.
There we go, man. You
okay.
can't be a hater of Marta and then come back
Hold
and
on,
jump
bro.
on
I don't
board.
like the name. I don't like Marta, but I like what it stands.
Okay.
Bro,
We
I
go
caught
to
Marta
the
to the airport on Father's Day and enjoyed every bit of it.
And cheaper than paying for parking.
$3.
See,
So you were moved around rapidly through Atlanta, huh? Let's go.
Moving Americans rapidly.
Yeah.
I said moved around because it could moved around rapidly through Atlanta. I said it.
I know.
All right, what we got next? Usher versus the A-Hat.
Please, that's so simple.
Hey, man, who wants to start it off?
I started the A-Hat all day long.
That's a tough one.
The A-Hat. The A-Hat. You just with that. You just want the coat, the braid. Look at.
Oh, he was going with Coke.
What you
The A-Hat.
worldwide.
Yes, the A-Hat is worldwide, baby. I was in Australia. They knew what this was. They didn't even know who Michael Vick was.
Yeah, but you think it's bigger
They didn't know who Michael Vick was in Australia. Yes.
You think it's bigger
Yes,
than Usher?
for sure. It's been around longer than Usher, and it's been more successful than Usher. In the Superstation, I guarantee you, you go somewhere in Montana and you put this on. You show a picture of Usher, you show a picture of the hat. They're gonna say, "Oh, that's the Atlanta Braves hat." I don't know who this is. Bet.
I'm putting the
Yes.
yeah, right. Not the Usher from the movie theaters in the baseball game.
Usher Raymond
At church.
Confessions.
Yeah, he talking about church ushers, huh?
Bruh, do y'all know there's some places in the backwoods of America that don't know who Usher is? But they know.
I don't think there's anybody who don't know who Usher is.
Where?
I don't think there's anybody that doesn't know who Usher is. But guess what?
They know who that Usher is.
I'm going with the A-Hat, and I love Usher. I love Usher as an artist. I'm gonna go with the A-Hat though, dog. Like, I gotta go with that A on the hat, man. Like, it's just tough. Unfortunately for me, Usher had to go. It was a no-brainer when it was him against Chick-fil-A. Forget the Chick-fil-A, but the A-Hat, man, I mean the A-Hats I have, I just don't wear them a lot. On the show, I got my
Usher beat
Warlord hat on a day. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how he got here.
Yeah, Usher beat Chick-fil-A, man. Nobody. Yeah, man. Yeah, dog. Yeah, beat Chick-fil-A. Like, okay, I'm not even like. There's so many other places to eat, my guy.
Hater.
How am I a hater? There's so many places to eat. You know what I'm saying? Dog, plenty. There we go.
Man.
Hey, man, I'm just the first thing that come to my mind is Confessions, man. Coming out with Confessions, and I tell you, like I can probably say like one of my daughters was made off that Usher run.
Okay.
So it's like I said, nostalgia, sentimental value, man.
You gotta go.
I can't say my daughter
get it.
made off of a hat. You know, I mean, I probably was wearing a hat, but you know,
I get it.
Usher,
Yeah,
man.
Hey, look, shout out to Usher. That was tough. I hate that Usher had to go against the A-Hat. And look, the fans will push either one through. But for me, I'm going to go, like I said, I got to go with the A-Hat, man. If the A-Hat beat out Ted Turner, the A-Hat got to make it through this round. Because Ted Turner is the person who helped make the A-Hat what it is today. Yeah, so I'm going to personally go A-Hat. That's just me.
What we got next? This is the last one?
Oh, this is a no-brainer.
Oh, this is no brainer.
This is a no-brainer. OutKast versus Peachtree Street.
Showing that Marta card, you know who we got. Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, man.
There we go. That's a no-brainer right there.
So that's unanimous?
We're going with the mighty OutKast, my guy. OutKast.
You
How
can put.
that part go? Cash
wrote
keep
them.
it jumping like kangaroo. How it go?
Yeah, man. Cash keep you jumping. Old school players to new school fools.
Cats keep jumping like kangaroos.
Hey.
Even OutKast said I rode the Marta through the hood, just trying to find that hookup. Now every day I look up at that ceiling, watching silly fan, trying to catch a feeling of instrumental. Have my pencil plus my paper.
now I
Caught
wanna
the
be
86
Marta,
flopped
now
on your
I'm
head
putting
into
it
Decatur, writing rhymes, trying to
Now you
find
understand
that
the
spot
value
up in that light, in a spot.
He said wrote the Marta through the hood.
Catch the 86
Oh,
like,
no.
oh, you headed to the. Come on,
Hey,
bro.
I might have to change my vote just because of
Man,
Cass.
You ain't from the same culture we from.
Hey, yo, man.
Hey, man, I got to go
like
OutKast,
like
man.
Big said, where you from?
Yo,
Southwest Atlanta. from Southwest
East
Atlanta.
side,
The Swats.
West side.
You know I just gotta give you a hard time.
Yeah.
Hey, man, OutKast all day, man. Andre 3000, my favorite rapper by far, man. Yes.
Yes.
Peace.
Yeah. Yeah, hey man, I'm going OutKast as well. Like I said, when I think about Atlanta, even though Peachtree Street is a famous street here, it's not one of the streets that all my memories are made on. It's so many more streets. I'm from the east side, but there are even streets on the west side that I had a lot of fun on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I put Simpson.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
I
man.
put Simpson over Peachtree.
Yeah, man. Shout out.
Bankhead over Simpson.
Shout out to Peachtree, but
Yeah.
I'm going OutKast, my guy.
Yeah. R.I.P. Rico Wade.
And there we have it for this round. If you guys want to vote, go to the waterboyshow.com. That is thewaterboyshow.com. Mario probably put it up on the screen.
Yeah.
Go to the waterboyshow.com and you can vote. It says the Atlanta Cup. Put your vote in. It'll push it through to the next round. We're going to keep this going until we get it completed. Your votes are actually the ones who count. We're just having a discussion.
Yeah, I love
You know
it.
what I'm saying? And we had to have part of this discussion with NuFace.
Man, that's an
You know
honor,
what I'm
man.
saying?
Hey, man.
Thank you.
man.
Man, congratulations to him, man. How many shows y'all into, man? How many? I mean,
Man,
Like
you know,
300?
you know, I
300.
don't know about 300.
We close well over 2. We close.
that's good.
Yeah, I was finna say probably right around that 200 mark.
No, we
Okay.
do about 100 a year.
We probably we see we stopped counting. We stopped count early this. What was it? Earlier this year we were around one.
Way over 200.
No, we were so early this year we were around 115,
Okay.
114, 115, and we stopped putting the numbers and stuff on it. So
Yeah.
I would say since then and now, we probably right around 200.
Okay. I just wanted to say congratulations and bring up the fact that I've seen a lot of podcasts come and go. I've seen people start and don't finish. I've seen people come out as a duo and now they're solo and split apart. So just to see you guys come from where you at, from me seeing y'all started from the ground up on Instagram to having a platform to when I go on my Instagram and y'all come on my algorithm on somebody else's page, just know that I'm a supporter of you guys, whether it's I'm on the episode or not. You know what I'm saying? So
Thank you.
congratulations. I wish y'all 100 more episodes, but it's official now. NuFace was here.
Already, man. Thank you, man. Thank
Yes,
you.
sir. Yes,
Now, you know
sir.
the crazy thing about it? They say most podcasts don't get past 7 episodes.
7.
That's the average.
Wow. Didn't know that.
The average is 7 episodes. Most podcasts don't make it past 7 episodes. And somebody gave us a little bit of wisdom, and then I'll leave it at that. They say you made it past the first 7. You get to your first 50, show you serious. You spend the next 50 improving what you're doing, and after that, now you start to build your legacy.
Yeah,
So
I
we're
give y'all a little tidbit too. I actually, I did that with my Giorgio show. I didn't even talk about me having that Giorgio show until I filmed at least 50 by myself.
Okay.
Then I started going on, and I got a new show project coming out called Backseat Legends, and I'm just letting y'all know that. But I've already just been taping episodes. I ain't even talked about it or anything yet, but I want to put the content out. I don't want to say I'm about to start. I've seen so many people, I'm about to start this. You got to pull up. No, just start it. A lot of
Just
people
do
don't.
it.
Just do it,
There
man.
you go.
Pull up,
there you
man.
go, man. Look, wise words. Just started. Whatever idea you have out there, that'll be. I haven't done one of these at the end of an episode, but look, wise words right there. Whatever idea you have, just start it. Look, that's where it all. Put one foot in front of the other, as they say, and get going. You ain't gonna have it all figured out. It's not gonna be perfect. Nothing is going to align 100%. You might not have the finances. You might not have the resources. You might not have the time. But get started. As long as you get started, you'll get to where you want to go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But look, on that note, we finna get up out of here like we always say. The Waterboy Show, we represent Atlanta because Atlanta represents us. On behalf of myself, Trey, we got the great NuFace in the building. Yeah, man. Shout out to my partner over here to my left, my brother B-Rich in the building. We almost cursed each other out before the show, but that's our natural cadence. You know what I'm saying? But before we film on a Monday. Shout out to Super Mario in the building.
Yeah.
And Doug, you know what I'm saying?
Doug.
Then of course we got staring Aaron, staring through a window near you. We got our guy Caleb. You know, we got our
That never gets old.
we got our young guy Caleb in the building. T. Terry, still a Mike. Shout out to my boys Christian Carter and of course Dougie fell through this summer. So anybody that's part of the family that's here, we got to give them a shout out. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. Hey, catch us on the Waterboys Show, Waterboys 404 on YouTube. That's the Waterboys Show 404 on YouTube. You can also catch this episode and many more right here at the Big Facts Network in conjunction with the Waterboys Show. Shout out to Bank, Scream, and Derek over there at Big Facts. And on that note, the Waterboys Show, we are out.
And I'm about to sign the wall.
and you did bring an artifact. Kill the camera.